it's Ron back here with another video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel where we discuss drones, action camera, another related tech gear. But today is a drone video here. You know, I have Lucy the elephant behind me. So, you know, when you come down to Lucy, you always need to get a couple shots, right? So, you know, sometimes you like to bring a mini drone along for these type of assignments. You don't want to bother anybody. You know, the mini drones are quieter. So, you know, I heard there's a new sheriff in town here. This is the DJI Mini 4 Pro, the successor to the DJI Mini 3 Pro, which is one of the biggest hits out there, you know, as far as a mini drone. So, you know, will the new version, the Mini Pro 4, will it knock the Mini 3 Pro? You know, what knock it out and take the prize here as a top mini drone, or maybe it won't, or whatever. So, we're going to do some testing here. This is the first flight, so you know, bear with me here. We're just kind of learning this new drone here. I kind of you know, did a few settings at home, but for today though, we're going to just put it in you know, kind of mostly all auto settings. I haven't changed the flight you know, parameters at all. I forget the exact term of that. So it's just out of the box, and we're going to shoot 4K 30 and JPEG photos because that's the most common basic thing on YouTube among drone flyers or whatever. So I'm going to shoot that and you know. You know, just standard color profile, no D-Log M or anything today. That'll all come in a later video here. And so the big things to look for today is, and we're not going to do any tracking, but the big home run feature for this drone, in my opinion only, and you may have different opinion, and that's perfectly fine. It has OcuSync 404. It's you know, supposed to be a much better transmission system than 03. And you know what? Let me have to admit right up front, I actually have the Air 3, so I've already had 04 on there, and an 04 on the Air 3 was incredible. Let's see if it's good on this drone. But what we're going to do a little bit different here than probably almost every drone review you've watched on the Mini 4 Pro here is, most people purchase the DJI RC2. The controller has a built-in screen here that you don't need to use a phone. Well, this is the DJI RC-N2. This is the one where you do need to add your phone to it. Now, this brings the price down considerably or whatever, and I actually already have an RC-N2. I got my Air 3, so I'm kind of good there. But for testing purposes, I want to use this one because it's some kind of a bug in the RC2 where it's hard to do the screen recording and get it off or whatever. So, yeah, that's why I want to, you know, do it on here, so I had that good screen recording. So yeah, so okay, we're gonna, you know, get this bird in the air here, and you know, and do a short little test flight here. You know, that's nothing big here. I mean, this drone is registered. You know, I'm Part 107. This is registered fly professor, so I can make all the videos I want on it. And what else was I going to say there as far as that? Anyhow, I lost a train of thought already, but the drone is registered, so this is a, you know, a legal flight. But I know what I was trying to say. But if you're just a hobbyist and you don't, you know, you don't make any money using your drone, you would not have to register this. You know, you know, for remote, you want to register period, but you won't even register for remote ID, because if you're under 250 grams, you do not have to be registered for remote ID. But the little caveat here is this drone is going to broadcast remote ID whether you register or not. So what that's kind of telling you is somebody will know a drone's in the air, but they won't know it's your drone or whatever. You know, let's say, you know, come up and approach you and find you, but just looking at a screen, they won't say, oh, there's Ron Brown's drones flying around or whatever. You know, they'll only know a drone, but they will know it's my drone since I am registered. But anyhow, with no further ado, oh, one other thing here, folks, before we get going here, this again, not only will it be in auto settings, but I don't have any ND filters for this drone yet. The bad news is the ND filters from the Air 3, any of the Air 3 Pro, regular Air 3, they will not fit this drone. I tried it. You know, I have a couple sets from different vendors, and none of them fit. You know, and I even had the DJI Mini 3 Pro wide angle lens that will not fit. So you need new ND filters if you're upgrading. Sorry to, you know, give you the bad news, but you know, and as far as I know, the only ND filters available for this drone so far are the DJI ones or whatever, but they're always out of stock when you check over at DJI.com or any place else there. I think, you know, some people have listed, like Freewell and some of the other smaller vendors have them listed, but they don't have shipping times until, you know, a month in the future, whatever. So, you know, people have them listed, but they're not actually shipping them yet. So again, the only ones I've seen anybody using videos is DJIs, and good luck getting those things. So, okay, with that business being taken care of, let's do everything we got to do here. So we already got the phone attached. You know, the lightning cable is already on here. Now, if you upgrade to the iPhone 15 and you have USB-C, it comes in the box, but you have to, you know, replace that with the lightning or whatever. I'm sure probably next year the lightning will be on the controllers or drones. But anyhow, so we're going to start the controller up first here. We're going to actually open the iPhone up here with the Face ID. We're going to find the DJI Fly app here. This is kind of a complete beginner's guide here for somebody that's maybe never owned a drone before or has an ancient drone or something like that, or a toy store drone. So, okay, so we got the Fly app open. We're going to start the controller up with one beep and then a second longer beep. And I always make sure it's in the normal speed mode here in the front here, but other people say it doesn't make any difference or whatever, and they made some kind of change recently on that. So, okay, now we got the 4 lights blinking, so now we're going to turn the drone on here. Show you here, the things are on the top here. One, short press, long press. Oops, I didn't do it right. There we go. So you'll see the propellers move a little bit here in a second. Okay, so it's on, and the gimbal, hear that chime, and the gimbal will, you know, do its thing here. I probably should have had this on a flat surface. I think it likes to be on the flat surface, so let's put it on the flat surface. And now it's going to take a couple seconds to get its satellites in here, so, you know, we're good to take off. You don't want to take off until you say a home point locked or home point found or something to that effect. And I put a memory card in here, but I need to go. Updated. It just said home point updated, so that means you're good to go. But I'm going to go in here, the camera settings, and you know, let me start a screen recording here, so you'll have that. Hold on. I should have started the screen recorder first. Sorry, folks. Screen recording, microphone on. Okay, so microphone on. Okay. Start recording. Okay, so we're doing a screen recording here, folks. So that's good, right? And then we're going to go back to the DJI Fly app on the phone here. Now we got screen recording on. I'm going to show you. Go to the 3 dots on the. It says remote ID error, but that'll disappear in a second. Don't worry. We'll go up here in the right-hand corner. Go to the camera. Go down here. So we're normal. We're doing a 265 because it's a more efficient format. I'm on all Apple iOS, so it works good over there. Android, you may want to choose the other one. Or Windows. So I'm going to go down here to someplace around here. Here it is. Okay, SD card format. Okay, we're going to select SD card format. So not only is it clearing all the old junk off the memory card, but it's also setting the memory card up for what the drone wants or whatever. So you make sure you get a good, you know, good clean recording. There's no problem with the memory card or whatever. So yeah, it's always a good thing to do. So yeah. Okay, so I think we're kind of good to go here. We got a histogram going, which, you know, isn't the normal there, but you know, it doesn't affect anything. Got the histogram. We got the little kind of radar-looking thing in the corner here, and we're on a 1080p here, so we'll go up to 4K 30. I said we're going to do 4K 30, and we're going to go when we go to the camera. We're going to put the JPEGs on right now, so I don't forget when I switch over to take photos. So JPEG, and it's auto EV there of -7 here. So you know, I didn't set that, so. I think it'll adjust as I take off. I was going to say I put it back to 0, but you know, I think it'll adjust. So okay, I think we're ready to go here. So I'm going to stand behind the camera here, and you know, you can get a little view of the drone taking off here. All right, we're going to use the automatic takeoff on the screen here, and the area is clear. I don't have anybody around. What I'm going to say, I've checked the Before You Fly app. We do not have any, you know, flight restrictions. We're in Class G airspace. I've checked air and weather, everything looks good. Winds are normal. I mean, it's a little breezy. It's always a little breezy down by the shore here, but there's no big wind gusts or anything, so we're good to go. So, okay, let's take off here again with areas clear of folks. All right, there. The main thing is going to take off. This automatic takeoff. It's going to hover for a second. It's going to hover there. I'm going to take it straight up because if we do a return to home, this drone does have precision landing. So let's go up here, and you can see the beach. Okay, now to start recording, you can do it in the screen, or you can hit the button on the controller here to start taking. Okay, I'm on pictures. I just took a picture of the beach. It's going to switch over the video here, and now we're going to start recording video. So this is 4K 30. So it still hasn't changed the EV there, the -7. I wonder if that I have to change that. I'm going to spin all the way around here and give you a look at good old Lucy the elephant. Can't make a video down here without getting a few shots of old Lucy, right? Old Lucy girl, as Mikey calls her. So you know it's still hanging in there with that -7 EV. I'm going to back off a little bit. Now this has 360 obstacle avoidance, so I can safely back up or go sideways and not have to worry if something's close by. Now, yeah, I'm going to go over to the EV and put that back on 0. I don't know why it's, okay. Now see I didn't know I had them on, but I had the exposure warnings on. So see how the exposure warnings came in from the left there? So that tells me I'm a little bit too exposed. So let's go to -3. Oh, I see a -7 backed it all the way up. But you know what? I'm going to take a little overexposure from the left there to get Lucy a little bit more focused here. So I got people down there, so I'm not going to fly. I'm over the beach right now, so I'm not going to fly around Lucy down there. But we're going to stop the video recording and go up here to photo, and we're going to snap a photo of Lucy. Now what you can do here is you can tap the focus here. So see, I drew that little box. Now we're focused there. So there's a photo, right? And easy peasy. But okay, here's a trick maybe you didn't know. See on the top right hand corner there's that one icon up top of a screen going sideways. You can click that once, and then you get the vertical video, which is so popular today on your social medias like your TikToks and your Instagram. So we're going to line her up again and tap the focus, and we're going to take another photo. So there we go. Now you want to say here, now look, we look a little far away here because we don't want to fly over people down there. But look under that other icon I showed you where the screen flipped up and down. Look at it at 1x. So hit that to 2x. And you know, I don't think the Mini 3 had zoom on photos. I know the Mini 2 did not have. That was a big what do you call it? A peeve of Johnny Drone Flies. It didn't have the zoom, but this one definitely does. It showed you right there. So now we'll get another picture here, right? Okay, we tap the focus again, and you see, look, the overexposure things in the water tower. Again, I'm more concerned with Lucy's exposure right at this point or whatever here. I'm going to turn those. A lot of people don't like those blinkies. I'm going to turn them off a second here. But watch this. Okay, if you hold down on 2x. You can get this screen here where you can zoom anywhere you want to. See how, like I was on 2, but you can zoom anywhere from nothing to 2. So I don't have to go in that tight. I could have precisely got it to say that and taken a photo. That's good to know. I don't think that was there before in the Mini 3 Pro. It definitely wasn't there when it came out. If it's been added, since, then it's been added since. But it was not there on release day. So I love that. And like right below that is the auto focus. You can set that to manual focus and see the focus things came up or whatever to show me what's in focus and what's not. We're not going to get into manual focus in this video because I don't think a whole lot of people use it. I'll make a separate video showing how to do manual focus on this. So okay, let's get back to regular mode here, and you can see we're still zoomed in. So that's real nice, right? Let's get a photo like that. I'd like the zoom level on that. Now of course this isn't an optical zoom, so it's going to, it's a digital zoom, so you may lose some quality on this. Now I got a lot of light here, so I'm probably not in too bad a shape, but we'll try it and see how it comes out. And you notice that little H down at the bottom, it's below Lucy's, where Lucy eats out of her little bowl. Now you can see if I move the drone around, go a little bit higher here. See the little H switches. That's the home point. I'm only a few feet away from the home point, but if I was a far away and I didn't know where I was, that I could just fly back to that H or whatever. So, okay, I think we've done enough with photos here for a second. Let's switch back to video here. And you see the other things they have here. They have master shots, quick shots, hyperlapse, and over here you can go night mode, slow motion. So there's other modes you could do here on on this here, but we're probably not going to get into them right this minute here. So yeah, let's just go in a normal shooting mode. Okay, there you see a little. Okay, we didn't actually start recording. We're going to hit record with the button on the controller here. So there you go. You see some views of the beach down there. It's a nice day down here at the beach. It's off season, so not too crowded, but a few people down there enjoying the beach. So we're going to fly a little sideways, give you a view of the ocean. And the EV went to, do I have a negative? I don't know why the EV's not on auto or whatever. I wonder if I always have to change it here. The histogram looks pretty good, but let's get it back to 0 and see if 0 looks any better. Let's keep it on 0 here. I thought the EV changed on its own, but maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Okay. So yeah, we're some views of the beach there. Let's actually aim down a little bit more. There's no clouds in the sky, so nothing to see in the sky there. So again, I'm going flying side to side, but I have obstacle avoidance omnidirection, so that if it was a wall or a building there, it would stop me. And we'll turn you that way and show you that there is no wall or building. There's just more beach there. Now there are some buildings back here. Now see how the exposure's changing there. Now the histogram over there looks pretty decent still, but we got the sunset over there, so that's causing that overexposure warning. I know a lot of people don't like that, so I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to go in here, and I didn't know I had that turned on. That's under overexposure warning, so let's turn that off here. I see I did have grid line turns when I turned on the anti-flicker on auto here. So, okay, we'll get rid of that. I know a lot of people don't like to see that or whatever. So, we could just imagine. See, it's at a little overexposed. So, again, a little overexposed. You just go to the EV here, and I'll just underexpose it a little bit here. And it'll look better. I mean, the building's a little bit in the shadows here. Like you can get really in the shadows here, not even house more, but you can see a little bit of the sun up there now. Where when you had on 0, it's got kind of blown out there. I think the 3 is pretty good right here. So let's test how this does in this type of environment where it's kind of flying towards the sun here. So we'll turn the video back on again and kind of fly down here a little bit towards this building. And you see my signal up top here. The RC signal is the complete 5 bars the whole time, no matter how far you get away. So, okay, let's kind of turn, this way. Let's go into city mode here. You see it up the top of the left-hand square, C mode, and we'll do a little orbit around. Now, we got a helicopter around here, but, he's nowhere near me. At the beach, you got to watch out for those helicopters, but I got eyes on the chopper, and he is nowhere near us. Yeah, so that's a pretty good shot there. It looks like it's doing a pretty good job with exposure here. I gotta bring it real low if that helicopter decides to go the other direction. He went right over top of me, but of course, I'm not. The drone's not by me anymore. So he came from the land or the bay side and went right by. But again, he already's gone the other opposite direction of where I'm at. So let me kind of go up here and we'll kind of do a slowly scroll as we're going up and give you kind of a upper view. See, now we're on top of the building, so you can see the back bays. The land's on the other side of those back bays. I'm on what you call a barrier island, and the land's way in the distance over there. So yeah, I don't think you could do it in the middle. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go 2x in the middle of the video. Oh, you can go to 2x while you're still recording the video. Nice. So see, I'm kind of too close now, but you can really zoom in now. And of course, I think you even have 4x here. Then you got 3x, 1x. Okay, 1x. 2 and 3. That's real nice, huh? So let's go back to that 2. Let's go to the 2x here and kind of back out a little bit here. Kind of get the whole building in frame there. Again, now this is, I keep saying this, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is a digital zoom, so this may not look as good, or won't look as good as the 1x, but depending on how much light you have, will depend on how good this actually looks. See, the pool's still open there at, I believe that's a 9600 building. Yeah, they still got their pool open. It is October 3rd today, so, you know, it'll be closing things soon. Okay, so we've been flying the whole time in the kind of the bad light here. So let's spin this drone around. Let's get out of the 2X here. Let's go. Okay. So actually you have more zoom in video than you do in photos. You only had 2X in photos, but I wonder if this is adjustable. Yeah, same thing. Look, you can adjust this precisely, rather than have to go into a hard and fast 2 or 3X. So that's nice too. But we got the 1X here for a second here. Okay, so let's fly down here. Well, we got the what we call the good light now. The light's at the back of the drone, so the camera is facing away from it. So you see the H from a home point. I'm on the other side of that, you know, that building right there. Okay, the little building. So okay, so you see how it looks much better, and we're 265 feet up there. It's a little bit of wind gust here, and this thing is handling beautifully. Now this does spec wise, this is no faster than the Mini 3 Pro. It doesn't ascend or descend any faster, but it sure feels different in my hand here. It sure feels like it handles better. Maybe that could just be me. Okay, I'm going to come down a little bit here. This is Island House, another condo building here, the condo high-rise. So, okay, I'm getting near the high-rise, and I'm not getting any loss of signal whatsoever as we cruise down the beach here. Watching our battery here with 63%. We have the Pro battery in here, the Plus battery with the extended battery life. So I'm staying on top of the dune here because there are people on the beach. Don't want to fly everybody, but nobody's allowed to be on the dunes. So I'm good flying over these dunes. Some people have other names for dunes. There's that one house that sits way out in the beach there. They kind of built that during the COVID. It was being built. So you know, it's kind of an unusual house. So maybe we can do a little, see how we can do a little manual orbit with the you know, the cine mode. I got an idea here. Let's go back into normal. Let's see if we're close enough to draw a box over it. Yes, we are. Unable to use night mode. Sorry, folks. I never saw that I went into night mode. I wonder how bad the video is going to look. Let's go into normal mode. Wonder how bad that video is going to look. I put it in night mode. Maybe it'll look better. So let's do an orbit. Okay. POI, point of interest. It tells you what to do here. I know what to do. So let's see, point of interest again. I want to go this way here a little bit faster. So hit go, and then you got, remember, you always got to hit record. And this is nice. On the old days, it used to always downgrade you to 1080p when you were doing this, and you had to move it back up to 4K. But now it just look at the little like kind of a landmark thing right over the house, and it's doing a perfect orbit with you know, the POI and the active track here. I always get the you know, these names mixed up for these things, but I don't know how to do them. And you have to go to the menus. Now you just tap the screen and activate them. So you see how well that's doing the orbit here. We'll go a little bit further, and then we'll get out of the orbit because we're going back where it's going to orbit back into the kind of the bad light there. All right, that's enough orbiting, right? We're going to stop it, stop the video for a second. Now, to get out of this, you have to hit that little X by that little kind of landmark thing, or it won't go out of that mode. So to tap, you just draw a box to tap it, and you spotlight. Spotlight is what I was trying to say. This is spotlight mode, which has active track and POI as two of the features of the spotlight mode. So, yeah. Okay, let me hit that little X again to get out of there. So, okay, we've got through a few things here, you know, kind of a beginner's guide here. What else can I show, like kind of a basic? Again, the thing is here, don't be a Dumbo and put it in night mode or slow-mo unless you want that, however. Keep it normal. I was kind of fat fingering it here and did kind of a, you know, did a bad move there. Okay, Let's go over the ocean here a little bit. I'm still flying in normal mode here, and I'm flying about 20 miles per hour or something like that. Let's put it in sport mode, and I'm too high here. I'm catching. The higher you are, the more winds you catch down here at the shore. Okay, let's go, something like reasonable like that, like 125. Let's put in sport mode. Let's rip and see what we're going to get here. And we hit 30, 32, 33, 34, 35. Tops out about, we are going to hit 36. No. Topped out at, high 35. So, what's going on here, I don't know if I was flying into the wind. It's kind of a gusty wind. I can't even tell which direction the wind's coming from. So we forgot to roll video there. Let's get a little bit more footage, rolling a little video here. We'll go about, 10-second clip of video there. Okay, and now let's try this. Let's stop that video. Go over and let's get you a little slow motion video. Okay, not by accident this time. Let's bring it down a little bit more to about 100 feet. And let's see we're going to go back to normal. Let's see a little slow-mo video here of these waves coming in. See how you like the slow-mo, because this does slow-mo up to, I think it's 100 frames per second, or was it 120? I'll get you that number, All right, so that's enough slow motion. Okay, let's try something else here. Let's go to our safety menu, and we're going to show you this. So it's set to obstacle avoidance brake. Now I have it on brake because brake flies the drone smoother than if you have it on bypass. But since I'm going to do a return to home here, so I'm going to use bypass this time because I want it maybe to go. You can go bypass option, normal, nifty. Nifty makes it a little more daring, but I don't care. I don't want to be daring on the return to home here. Now max altitude 393, so that keeps you legal. No limit on distance. Okay, we got optical and advanced return to home, so that's going to choose the best route for coming home. Return to home altitude 328. We probably don't, need that. Let's go a little bit lower than that. And optical, I hope it's going to choose not to go that high. Now, here's the new thing on recently, the AR settings. So we have all the AR settings turned on. So we have AR home point, AR return to home route, AR shadow. So we got all that on. So it's going to show the track home. So I'm going to record video again here in case it gets some good footage. And we're going to go over to the return to home button, which is that H over there with the down arrow. See return to home. Okay.
Return
so
to
let's
home.
see the AR return to home. So see that green line? That's the path it's going to take. Now that could change. There the H is where I'm at. So again, that path could change as it's working its way back. And it's got some buildings on its, right there that's got to avoid. I'm going to lower this gimbal here a little bit. Yeah, so there's your, this AR return home just got introduced not that long ago to the Mavic 3 series, and it showed up on this drone, the Mini 4 Pro, and the, I'm going to stop. You know what? I'm going to cancel it here. You know why? Because it's going to fly over these people here. So let's go out to the beach here. Go out to the ocean. We are on the beach. Let's do it again from out here. And I was saying, this just got introduced recently on the Air 3. Now, on the Mavic 3 series, and now it's on the Air 3 and the Mini 4 Pro. So let's try it again. We're away from those people. Hopefully we're away from those people.
Return to home.
Okay, here we go again. So you get the point. So you're safe. You got peace of mind here. So you know that it's not going to, fly into the side of a mountain or a building or go the wrong way or whatever, because you got this arrow showing you exactly the route it's going to take. But it doesn't know to avoid people on the ground, so it's going to fly over more people up here. So you kind of get the gist of it here. So I'm going to cancel it again, and what I'm going to do is here I'm going to fly it back over the ocean here, where I don't have to worry about any of that. Tap the focus again. Okay. And we must be flying kind of into the wind. No, I don't think we're going any slower normal than we're going out. So we win, but it's not like it's not like the type of wind that's going to slow us down. I'm going to get the horizon locked in there. So they were flying kind of the bad light here. So actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to fly sideways here. Maybe that'll get me a little bit better, a better view. Yeah, look, the light's much better that way. So you always got to watch the light. The harsh light's never going to look that good. So there you got that nice shot of the waves below. We'll get up just a little bit higher, and we'll fly. So with 36%, so our battery is getting down there. Yeah, so far I've liked everything I've seen in this drone here. Everything seems to work well. We didn't cover any of the advanced features today, but we will get to that in our future videos here. But I just wanted to get some of the basics down, make sure this drone is flying well. Of course, you always got to do your firmware update, when you get it. It's out of the box. You see, we're almost back there. There's a big condo building, island house. There's Lucy in the distance. You see me at the home point there. So there's one of the last rock jetties left in Margate after they did the dunes and beach replacement a few years ago. So anyhow, yeah. You know what? Let's see if we could do one quick thing before we leave here. Let's see here. Let's go down to not master shots, but let's go down to quick shots here. We'll do master shots on another day here. So, is anybody ahead of me? Yeah, there are people ahead of me. So I don't want to do too crazy on some kind of effect with people below me, because I think there are people right down there. So let's kind of go here. Maybe there's not many people, or not many people, any people. Okay, what's oh, look at I had that thing on, it's identifying cars. Let's do a quick shots. Let's do a helix. Oh, I have to do something. Let's do a helix around the building. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully it's got enough time here. It's not making me it's not telling me I can't do it. So it's a helix. It does a series of kind of like turns and stuff here that it's hard to do if you're flying manually. Well, at least hard to do if you're me. I don't know why it's not starting. It is flying, but the percent's not going over there very fast. Okay, it's doing it now. I just hope we have enough battery life. We're close. I mean, you see, we're only 200 and some feet away. So I mean, we're right here, so that's no problem. And the sun's, we got about maybe half hour to 45 minutes of light left. So it's really doing a wide one here, huh? Well, you get the gist of that. We're kind of getting low on battery, so I am going to stop that. You can stop these at any point. I'm going to stop that. And we're going to get out of that mode and get back into regular video. And we're going to, I may have not even hit video record here. So, I'm going to hurry up and get back here before, I lose, I got a land button here. So I'm going to get rid of that now. You see us down here. See the H.
Landing.
Okay, folks, that was the very first maiden flight with the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I hope you enjoyed it. We went over a lot, kind of a lot of things here, a lot of things that beginners need to know. And in future videos, we'll go over some more, some more detailed stuff, some more of the intelligent flight modes and things like that or whatever. And we didn't test any obstacle avoidance. Well, it beeped a little bit when we took off or whatever. But we'll test more stuff going into the future here. But I just want to get that first flight out of the way, make sure it's working right here, and it was very successful. It flew really well. The video looked good on my screen. Whether we'll see how it looks actually when we get it on the the computer and check it out. But I'm sure it's going to be fine here. It's too early to tell you whether you should upgrade from the Mini 3 Pro to the Mini 4. I know a lot of people come to these videos to hear that. And all I can say is I think the home run feature of this drone is the is the 300. Well, actually, the home run feature is the OcuSync 4. I know it's a much better transmission. So I never saw go down. You could watch the video. Maybe I missed it. I never saw it drop off the 4 or 5 bars, white bars of transmission down into the yellow or the red where it gets low. And believe me, the Mini 3 would have done that on this. Mini 3 Pro would have done that on this flight if I did the same flight with it. It would have lost some bars at some point. So 04 is to me the the number one reason to get this drone. And number 2 would be the omnidirectional optical avoidance. If you use optical avoidance, a lot of people turn it off. They don't like it. They don't like the beeping or whatever. But if you are a fan of optical avoidance, if you do a lot of stuff where you're flying side to side, you don't want to run into a tree or a building or so on, and it's definitely a big improvement. I mean, I have it, of course, on the same optical avoidance on the Air 3, and it's just been fantastic. So to me, they're the big 2 home run features. But I'm really hoping to see camera improvement on this over the Mini 3 Pro, maybe on the level of the Air 3. So when I get home and go through the video, I will test that. We didn't take as many pictures as I wanted. Most of the pictures came in loosely at the beginning. I should have taken more pictures when we were, kind of out flying over the water, but we'll do more of that in another video. But so I hope the photos and the video are better than the Mini 3 Pro and maybe even on par with the Air 3. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it so much. Leave me the thumbs up if you got anything out of it. Helps my videos reach more people than just my subs out there on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos on not only the Mini 4 Pro, but the Air 3. I'm using Action 4 to record this video here, so more videos on that. We're still testing that. And may even get the GoPro 12 in here pretty soon. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel. So you want to ring that bell so you know when I put a new video up or whatever. You don't want to miss one. You want to see, right? And with that being said, again, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video, folks.